Ill Production.
It's like you not like you're rebelling against your.
We're live, baby.
Oh, we're live. Oh, what's up, baby? What's up, man?
For the five, man.
What's up, baby? Hey, look, what's up, man?
Caught us in a little pre-show chief,
Yeah.
but usually it's the bong. It's quick, but
and
doobies stay rolling.
We look a little different now. We look. Everything looks a little different, man.
Yeah. Moved the room around a bit.
We had a before we came on air, we had a bad.
You good?
I'm good. Yeah, we had a bad. We had to cancel the show, which is going to be was going to be Friday, November 10th in Richmond, Kentucky, and we had to eat that.
Still got to make phone calls to let everybody know.
Let everybody know that it's not going to be. But
the beautiful thing is that just means that at another date, we'll be in Richmond again.
We will,
or well, not again for the first time. We are going. There is going to be a murder circus in Richmond, Kentucky. I guarantee you that.
There shall be, and there will be.
Now, where it's going to be,
we don't know.
We'll let you know.
We will.
When we know, you'll know.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, you'll know.
That's about all I can tell them.
our topic this week is on this episode, not so much this week, but our topic is the Hebrew Israelites and the Hoteps, which I conflate. One and the same to me. My thing is this. I'm not a religious dude. I don't do religion. I don't, because religion to me, I understand. I know what it's supposed to be, but what it actually turns out to be is not that.
No.
Religion is supposed to it's supposed to make people feel good about what they're doing and all this stuff but what it turns out to be is not. It's too much about what other people aren't doing, and so when it comes to the Hebrew Israelites and the Hoteps, is this. Yeah, you chuckle.
No, because it sounds like you keep almost saying Hebrew.
I know Hebrew,
and for some reason,
I know it's
knowing who the Hebrew Israelites are and
Hebrew,
call them Hebrews is kind of fucking funny.
You know what? We can go. We can go with that. And the thing about it is the Hebrews. I'm like, nah, man, stop it, man. Look. No matter what stance you take on religion, it's not going to help you. It's not there to help you. The way religion is in this Western society is religion is a business. It's a business.
Yeah.
So no matter what you ascribe to. If you could be a Buddhist, you could be all that shit, but it all hinges on capitalism, and so the Hebrew Israelite, they make a lot of sense. Like, oh yeah, man, Judaism was a black religion, and because because of where it was and where we were at the time. It was the black people and all this stuff, and then you got the Rastafarians that do the same thing with the not shaving and keeping your shits and all your dreads and all that shit. I can deal with that, but the thing about it is, look, you have to keep up dreads, man, and dreads and hair in and of itself is very uncomfortable. And that's why I shave my head, because it's like I don't really want the hair and all what it represents, because it's so much easier for me to not have hair. For me,
you're telling me.
For me,
I started growing my hair out.
Yeah,
and it is a pain.
It's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass.
I never had to brush my hair. I used to always keep a low south side fade.
Mm-hmm.
One on the side.
I did that too.
2 on the top, taper in the back.
Yep. I did all that.
Since 18 up until I started growing this.
Yeah.
My whole life, basically. Yeah. I had that haircut. As soon as I thought it was dope, I had it and I just never let it go until I started growing my hair out. But man, brushing, the amount of shampoo I got to use. It getting in my face.
Exactly.
Getting in your food.
Yeah. So
it's really a pain in the dick to have hair.
It's work. So the and I'm not saying that I understand where people come from when they want to be Hoteps or Israelite Hebrew Israelites. I understand it's like you want to take over that religion and make it yours. Yes, technically it probably is yours. But man, religion is bullshit. It's bullshit. It's like It's like if you look at it, it's like so why should I cut my hair? Because or why should I let my hair grow? Or why should I just do what the fuck you want to do? Oh, why shouldn't I eat shellfish or pigs? Or
I might be wrong about this, but isn't part of the hair, doesn't that come too from doesn't that take some inspiration, I guess, from Samson?
Maybe. I don't know.
Isn't that the dude in the Bible that grew his hair and he has a string?
And he got to cut it off. Yeah.
I thought there was a part. I mean, I might be. I thought I heard that.
There is a part of that, but what? So when you cut your hair off, that takes away your strength. From what?
Well, like I said, I feel like they were growing it like a metaphysical ode to Samson or the story of Samson.
Basically, I think so. I think so.
I just feel like that's where it started, or where it got its inspiration. I could be wrong, but I feel like I heard that before.
Well, they say if you cut your hair, you cut your strength.
Yeah, I don't feel a bit stronger since I grew my hair. By the way, I just quit giving the barber $30 a week, basically.
Yeah. But you know what? I in my defense, and I know you probably let your hair grow, because I'm not saying I'm just but if you cut your hair off and just started shaving your head, it's just so fucking much easier, man.
Oh, dude, like I said, I remember I would go to the barbershop when I woke up in the morning, and I went out in the day, and it looked like I woke up. That's when I get my hair cut. Because I like to wake up fresh off the pillow, run out the house, and you wouldn't know no different. Because my hair was so low that it wouldn't get all mushed and matted. And as soon as it would, like, you could tell I was asleep, I'd cut it. But now, Jesus Christ.
I know. I've seen you with braids.
Yeah. I tell you the truth, that's my favorite way to wear my hair. And you know why?
Because it's easy.
Because it makes me feel like I just got a haircut.
Because it's easy.
It's back. It's out of my hair. It's out of my face. It's tight to my head. Yep. It's cooler when it's hot out.
I totally understand.
Honestly, if I had the money and the time, I would never not have my hair braided. But it costs a fuck ton of money to get it done right. You got to sit there for hours.
Let me ask you.
When I get my hair braided, it's like the one time every couple weeks where I get home early enough from work and the wife's already home and she ain't screaming at me about something else, that she'll braid my hair that time. But it's so few, like, and I ain't got time to sit down and get some crazy injury. I get 2 braids, boom, straight back, run out the house. But like I said,
and I like the look. The look is good.
Well, and that's the thing. I like the look, the fashion aspect of it or what have you. But honestly, it's just, I feel like I just got a fresh haircut. It's out of my face. It's out of the way. Because I got one hand. So if you put it up in a ponytail, it's fine. But the ponytail comes out, I can't put it back.
No.
Now, if my hair is braided, it's braided. I ain't got to worry about putting it back. It ain't coming out.
Yeah.
That's why I do it. Honestly, it's for convenience.
Yeah.
More than fashion. You know what I mean? But people see me, they're like, oh, I love your hair braided. I'm like, I appreciate it, but I just did it because it's on my fucking nerves. And it's not on my nerves like this.
You know because you let it grow long.
Yeah,
and that's cool, man. I guess I would let my hair grow long if I gave a fuck about hair.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about hair.
Well, the funny thing is, I've always wanted to grow my hair, but I never did it because I always get annoyed with it.
Yeah,
and I just decided one day, like, just fuck it, I'm just gonna do it, and I did it. I mean, my hair's long as shit, but the thing about it is, like, now that I've done it and I have it, I'm like, God, I wish I never would have done it. Because the wild thing is now my wife would crucify me
if you cut it off.
I cut my hair off, because she loves it. That's the thing I have learned about hair. It don't matter for me. It's annoying as fuck. Dudes, we don't give a fuck what your hair looks like.
I don't give a fuck what your hair looks like.
Chicks, for some fucking reason, hair, they fucking can't get it's insane. Yeah. The love they have for hair.
My daughter's like, hey, why don't you grow your hair? I'm like, I don't want to. No, I don't want to.
When I see cats like you now that I have long hair, I'm jealous. I'm like, God, it looks so much better.
You should be.
It looks so much easier. And
it's so much easier. You should be. That's so the hat.
Easy. Funny thing is, when I would get my hair cut, I was never a hat dude.
Yeah.
I became a hat dude. Again, I'm not doing it for fashion. It keeps the hair out of my fucking face.
And and
that's the only goddamn reason I wear hats.
The only reason I wear a hat is to keep my head warm.
Yeah, that was the only time you see me with like a toboggan.
That's the only.
But like during the summer, I never had a hat for no reason.
Only reason I wear a hat is to keep my head warm.
Yeah. Hair's a burden, dude.
It is, and that's what I don't get about like Hebrew. I'm gonna say it. Hebrew. Israelites. It's like I get what you're saying, man. I get what you're saying, buddy. But and it sounds like I'm being paid when I say buddy. But I get it. I get what you're saying. What you're saying is Western religion. It's not even the true religion. It's not even and even Islam, to me, even Islam is almost like a pushback to Western religion. To me, this is the way I see it.
No.
If you want to give a fuck about people, give a fuck about people. You shouldn't have to have a religion. But it's like you know how the Catholic Church has like money. Mm-hmm. How people like give money and shit. Like over the years, like man, even government gives them money. It's like to me, it's like the Israel, like the Hebrew Israelites, they look at it like it's like the government should start like giving us, like, you know, not giving us money, but just like leaving us the fuck alone. No, man, the government will never do that because you've already submitted to the government.
That's like, what is it, the Moors?
The Moors, yeah,
who are like a sovereign citizen.
Well, the Moors. But
I've seen some shit like a Moor get pulled over and they can pull out paperwork and be like, you really can't fuck with us because we're not exactly a citizen. But how many times does that work? Is my question.
It never fucking work because you're saying.
My thing is, if that was like ironclad, everybody would be a fucking Moor.
I'm a Moor.
But you know what I mean, though? Like, if it was like legitimately, if you're a Moor and you live this lifestyle and you walk the walk, talk the talk, then if you get pulled over, you don't got to deal with all that other shit. You know how many Moors there would be if that was legit?
This is the thing. This is the thing.
I'm one tomorrow.
It's like you're still in the jurisdiction of the United States of America government. You're still you are still bound by the laws of the country that you're living in.
Yeah. And look at how many times that people will actually be in the right and still go to jail anyways. So it's like, even though there is these certain set of rules, don't mean that you necessarily got to break one to get in some shit.
How you gonna Yeah, of course. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Like these laws
how many innocent people were in prison? So what I'm saying is, even though it is the law, don't mean that that's the only way that they'll tie you up. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna fuck you up when I say everybody in prison is innocent, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's because we should not be. Yes. Don't get me wrong. We should keep people away from society that are harmful. I'm not saying that we should, like, everybody who harms somebody should go free.
No.
But the way the laws are set up in this United States and the way shit is adjudicated in the United States, man, everybody's innocent, man. Sorry.
You know the wildest thing is?
Sorry.
Going to jail and waiting on your trial in America. You know how crazy that is if you think about it? Because the words, the way the words are said,
you are innocent until proven guilty.
So if I'm innocent until you prove me guilty, why am I in jail waiting on trial? I should be able to go home and then go to trial. And then if you find me guilty,
then I am subject to whatever punishment that you deem. Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, so you're really, honestly, you're guilty until proven innocent. That's how it really goes, because you're treated as such. If I'm in jail, but I ain't been to court yet, why am I in jail? If I'm innocent,
I know
until proven, but it's really backwards. And what is up is really down with that.
And even with that, even if it's I'm clearly guilty of the crime that you accuse me of, but you make me pay you money to get me out of that's how I know America's a business.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like
America's a business.
Enough money and enough lawyers, you can get out of damn near everything.
But the Israelite, the Hebrew Israelite, it's like I understand what you I really understand what you're saying. I get your fight. But fight another fight, man.
You know my thing with it is
because you got to get out of this Judeo-Christian Muslim Abrahamic religion.
Abrahamic. I missaid that last week, by the way. I said Aramaic, so I'm sorry.
You gotta get out.
It was
out of this Abrahamic religion.
Yeah.
Which
I thought about that after the show. I was like, man, I sound like a fucking idiot. Sorry.
No.
I was just thinking.
No, I'm sure. I didn't even see it. So I but I knew what you meant. And I wasn't even like I knew where you were going. Abraham.
No, but you know,
like Aramaic.
Like,
that's what
I've never set out to tell anybody I was 100% right or a scholar. But when I am speaking on something, I don't like to misspeak on what I'm speaking on.
But
so when I do, I like to correct it.
It's called a conversation I had with Tim Northern and Justin Walter. You got to change the name. You don't
like Jay Walter?
Because I can't have a conversation by myself.
Oh, you're talking about the show.
The name of the show. We got to change it. And your name should be first because you got the J. You got the J. Yeah. It's Justin. It's a conversation I had with Justin.
We got to change the logo and everything.
Change it all. Change all of it.
We got to change the intro video.
You know what?
I can just drop me in. Right beside you.
We can. You could. You could. Or you could move me over and this guy's reading a book while I'm just fucking like being awesome.
Yeah. Because one thing's guaranteed: nobody in life has a picture of me reading a book. But go ahead.
Yeah, I know. And I don't know if y'all know this, but in the logo, the picture, the book is upside down, and I did it on purpose.
Yeah,
but I did it on purpose. But anyway, man,
let me tell you what I think real quick about the Hebrew Israelites.
Talk to me.
I don't understand why everybody gets up in arms about them when they speak about they feel like everything that the Jews feel about the Jews, they feel like it's about them.
Yes.
So I'm like, my thing is, why do people get so upset about that? Because here's my thing. Look at Christianity. You got Baptist, Pentecostal, Lutheran, Methodist, non-denominational, however many others you want to say. I'm sure there's more that I'm missing. But my point is this: it's the same Bible, it's the same religion, quote unquote, Christianity, right? Catholics, Catholics claim to be Christian.
Mm-hmm.
So Catholic, put that in there. And but these are all totally different churches. Baptist from Catholic to Lutheran to they all read that book.
That Bible and saying,
they all read that Bible, but they deciphered it a touch different
way. Yeah.
And this is why there's different, I guess, denominations of Christianity. I would imagine. That's what I think. How it happened, because if not, why the fuck would there be anything but Christian? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my thing is this: how's that any different from the quote unquote what we know of as Jewish people, as we've been taught and seen them Hasidic and everything now, and the Hebrew Israelites? How is that not somebody reading a religious text and deciphering it in a different way? So my thing is, if there could be a Baptist and a Pentecostal and a Methodist and a Lutheran and a Presbyterian and a Catholic, why can't there be
Episcopalian
Jewish people, as we know them, Jewish people,
white Jewish people,
and Hebrew Israelites? Because isn't that just two different people reading the same book, deciphering a different way? Like, how's that in? My thing is, it's not any really different than Baptist to Pentecostal. So my thing is, why everybody gets so like booger lipped and up in arms and upset about them believing this? Like, dude, they read the book, they deciphered it this way. I'm not saying they're right. I'm not, because I think if you following a religion in the first place, you're following for the okie doke. But what I'm saying is, for those who do believe, what's the problem with them reading the Torah and deciphering it in this light? Because we already let Christians do it. I mean, we already accept that there's different sects of Christianity. So to me, it don't seem no different than that. It's like a Baptist and a Catholic to me. Like, we read this book and this is the way we see it. Okay. My thing is, the problem is not that they believe that they are the people of the Torah, the chosen people, or how the fuck do you want to dice the words? Is the problem is you're following a religion. I'm mad at you for believing in what you believe in, because plenty of people do.
I don't do religion.
But the fact that you're just all in on a religion, and to me, it's across. It don't matter what you call the religion, who it is. It ain't because you're a Hebrew Israelite. That ain't got nothing to do with it. You're a person.
I get it.
Following a religion, which is man-made, and another line of division. See, the clash of white Jewish people and Hebrew Israelites is the problem right there.
I'm glad you said it.
The fact that there's a line of division between you two who read the same book and believe the same thing about it.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: why would it have? And here's where everybody misses the boats. Why is it so far fetched that you all, instead of being no, it's me, could you be brothers?
Yeah.
Could they be talking about you both?
Yeah. I know.
Nobody ever takes that into consideration. You know what I mean? This has got to be me or you.
This is what I love that you point out this fact. The reason that a lot of black people have unease, not even black people. It's not even just like black people. I can't deem to speak for black people, or deign to speak for black people. I shouldn't, but what I'm saying for me personally, my thing is like this. What I've gleaned from I have Jewish friends, I have Catholic friends. I mean, I'm not saying that I know like Judaism or or Christianity like totally. But this is the problem that a lot of that I have with Jewish people, is that they chose to be white. And it's like if if they look at you as if you're like in Europe and they look at you a bad way, like, okay, all right. And I'm not saying that Judaism is an ethnicity,
right?
But I'm just saying is like they chose the European male white way of thinking, and so that's the problem with that's the problem that a lot of it's like they don't like you anyway. Those people don't like you anyway. I'm not saying they. It's like it's that way of thinking. Those people that think that way don't like you anyway. So why are you trying to be one of them?
Yeah.
But so when it's like that way of thinking is like, man, come on, man. They don't like you, man, but you chose to be one of them. So you're gonna fight from the inside?
Yeah.
No, man, you're on the inside, man. No, stop.
Well, the thing is, there ain't no fight at that point.
Exactly.
You've already surrendered.
You're already in the club. You're in the club.
Well, you've already surrendered.
You're already in the club.
You've already decided that we're gonna have to kowtow to this end of something because we want people to believe we are this.
Yep. And once you're in the club,
and that's the thing that kills it. And the wild thing is in our world and how it's viewed. And I know I ain't nobody special, nobody different, man.
Me neither,
I know
man.
this. But the wildest thing is, man, I know that I do look at shit differently. Because the funny thing is, like, I could say something and I'll say, like, white people or a white dude or something.
And people won't know what you're saying.
But what the funny thing is, when I say it, it can get misunderstood real quick looking at me.
Yeah.
That I'm coming from, but I'm coming from that perspective. Yeah. But the funny thing is, I know it's weird and people don't get it, but I'm not coming from any perspective.
You're just saying that
I understand what my outward looks, but the funny thing is, when you're looking at anything, what are you doing? Where are you looking at? Is your eyes where it starts, or are you looking behind your eyes? You're looking behind your eyes. You're looking through. My soul is my soul, and my soul is a human soul. And I am a species amongst species on this planet. Like a wolf is a wolf, a tiger is a tiger, and that's it. And people I understand it's very hard to understand and believe that outwardly this could be the thing. But the wildest thing is it always just is a giggle to me, because if I say something and then automatically your rebuttal is something about, well, that's because you're white, or that's that white shit, or da-da-da-da. I'm just laughing because I'm like, I understand why you say that 100% in the world we live in. But at the same time, that don't never, ever factor into what I said or my mind, because I don't come from nothing from a perspective of other than me. But I ain't talking about me outwardly. I'm talking about the me that looks through the eyeballs. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you, man.
But it's a trip.
I know what I think what you're trying to convey is that, man, I'm just me, man.
What I'm trying to convey is, man, we are a species.
Yeah, we are.
We're all animals on this planet.
We are.
We are the human species. We're all humans.
But we have to have.
Funny thing is, how many times you went to somebody's house and they had a Chihuahua, a mutt, a German Shepherd, and a cat?
Yeah.
And they all just did their thing. Did the German Shepherd look down on the Chihuahua? Did the Chihuahua and the German Shepherd look weird at the mutt because he ain't a foot? No, they're dogs. Dogs are dogs.
Yeah.
Now there's different looks and breeds and sizes and mannerisms, yes, but dogs are dogs. My thing is, people are people. Now, we don't live in a world that allows us to be that. I understand that 100%. But when you get down to brass tacks,
but that's not
people
cool.
are people. You know what I mean? So, but like I'm saying is, like,
that's not cool.
That's my thing with, like, even with the Jewish folks and the Hebrew Israelites, or the white Jewish folks and the black Jewish folks. I mean, however you want to dice it up. I get the religion. But the funny thing is, like, do they have a so-called black Christian church?
Yeah.
And a so-called white Christian church.
I know.
But we know these are two things. and they both exist in the same world, right? So my thing is like,
why can't they get together? Exactly. Why is Sunday?
Why is it so crazy to believe that somebody don't look like you believes in the same religion as you? That's the thing to me.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, why is it so crazy?
No, but the thing about it is crazy. It's like, is it why is it that I can believe in a world or religion that I know doesn't look like me, but I gotta make it look like me. So it's like I get it. It's like I know you want to make what. Listen to the word instead of going with the process. That's what I'm saying. It's like there's so many so-called white Christians who are looking at the process instead of like the actual. What was this dude saying? He wasn't even saying worship me, man. He was like, I don't want y'all to worship me, man. I want y'all to live like me.
Yeah.
That's what he was. If you listen to what that dude was saying, he was like, I want you to live like me. I want you to not judge anyone.
Yeah.
I don't want you to not judge anyone. And then what's so fucked up is that we get caught up in, and that's why I don't do religion. Is they get so caught up in the fact that he was murdered and tortured, and then while he was murdered, we just like heap all our sins on him. Like, man, this motherfucker. It's almost like Jesus was like a dump.
Well, the wild thing is, people that follow these religions and say they live by the Bible, they'll read it, but they don't even understand what they're reading. They can't live in what they're reading. Because here's the thing: how can you read about Jesus breaking off the fucking leg of the table and running off the
get all mad,
running off the money counters, and then go to a mega church?
I know.
How do you decipher that?
He was like, I'm so fucking mad at y'all for y'all coming in and saying y'all can buy your way into heaven.
But then you go to a church that looks like an airport.
That says, hey man,
with a
Starbucks in it. And a tip jar.
From the same book with that same story in it.
And a tip jar.
The bad thing is the pastor will stand up in that church, in that mega church, with that Starbucks in it, and read you that scripture.
I'm saying the Starbucks has a tip jar.
Yeah.
So it's like,
but do you see what I'm saying? But the pastor will stand up in that church, read that scripture from that book, and then people will sit in that same building and give up their money.
This is what I'm saying: is people in that building, and then there are employees of that building. There's a janitor. He's getting paid, and he probably has a nice like pension and shit.
If you was really gonna do it right, you'd be out in the field somewhere.
There's
a creek or
there's
something.
someone paying the bills to keep the lights on.
Yeah,
in that church.
Really, your church should be wherever.
It's a business.
But to do it like the way Jesus taught, like you should be able to go to like.
No, we don't even need to go anywhere. It's like we need to. If the way Jesus taught it was like we don't need to go in. We could just be fucking like, hey, what's up, man? What's up, baby?
That's what I'm saying.
I got you.
But like anywhere you go shopping, you just walk through.
I got you, baby.
You walk through Kroger's.
I got you.
You should be able to spread the word.
I got you.
Just getting groceries.
I got you, baby. I got you.
Doing day-to-day shit.
I got you. Hey, look, I got you.
Or if you do gather a bunch of people, you don't need to always. You gather a bunch of people. You gather a bunch of people.
We're good.
Parking lot.
I got you, baby.
Creekside.
We're good.
Where the fuck you?
We're good. We're good, baby.
Working a bunch of people stand.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you know what I mean? That's your church.
Like,
where can a bunch of people stand?
This is the Hebrew Israelites. You fucking got me in Hebrew Israelites. Fuck.
I kept thinking you.
No, you got me, man. The Hebrew Israelites. This the way what I see is them playing the European patriarchal game.
No,
it's like you're playing that game. It's like I want to be a rival to you. just because. And I just don't want to play that game, man. I ain't fucking with you, man. Fuck that, man. I'm just. You know what? I just want to be chill.
Well, the trip is to me. You would think like, say I'm a
I get
white Jewish dude, and I'm reading the Torah.
Man, I fucking get it.
And this is my religion. This is how I grew up.
Yeah.
And then I meet another dude, and he's a Hebrew Israelite, and we start talking to each other, and like, wait,
you should get along.
You believe in the Torah?
You should get along.
Yeah.
You should fucking get
along.
So
you live your life at these same principles?
You should get along.
But then you look at each other like, well, you ain't me, and I ain't like. You should be like, well, damn, we believe in the same shit.
Well, this is the thing.
Seems dope to me. Like
this is the thing that I can be. I guess I can be on the the Hebrew Israelite side. Yeah. It's because you've used this religion to have a one up. So you created me as your enemy. So I'm going to be your enemy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You've used shit and like heathenistic shits tendencies or whatever. And okay, well I'll be your enemy because you've created that. I was never heathen. I mean, in your mind,
you already gonna like, they already laid the ground.
You already said I'm a heathen, so like, fuck, man, I'm a fucking heathen. It's even like it's even baked into Christianity, which was I can't say this was Israel, like Judaism, but it's like as soon as you're born, you're a sinner. What the fuck does that mean, man?
I don't know, but I tell you the truth when it comes to that thing with that shit, like the Old Testament and things like that, and the heathen. And it's like almost like
heresy, all this shit,
like just like a breed of human. Yeah. I don't believe in that shit.
I don't either,
but
man.
At the same time, if I always entertain the if. That's why I love conspiracy theories. I'm like, most conspiracy theories I read, I don't believe them, but I'm like, but if that was the case, that'd be some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? So my thing, like I always play devil's advocate to my own belief.
I get it.
But I always stand firm in my belief. But I'm always like, I always try to look at it from
because you don't believe
the other lens.
You know why? You know why you do that? I mean? You know why that? Because you don't believe.
Right.
It's like I don't believe. I know.
Yeah.
I fucking
that's one thing. Like I feel like I always know.
I know
the deal, but at the same time, it's like I'll entertain your shit. I'll look at it through your lens.
Yes, I will.
Because I always try to make sense of
what I know.
Shit.
And then you know what? I know.
So what saying all I had to say, when it comes to the thought of the heathen, and I think of like my upbringing and the people that took me under their wing over the years and shit like that, and just like shit I've done and been through, like I'm like, if that was a breed of human, in case, just say, throw it out there, it's fact. I'm definitely of that line.
I'm good.
But the funny thing is, when I think about it, I think about like, if it is true, then I don't feel like the message could ever be that all heathens are all that bad, like all the way holistically, like rotten at the core. Because when I look at the people with the heathenistic behaviors that took me on, like I was taken under my wing by black sheep outlaws my whole life. When I look at everybody that really influenced me, taught me something, and they were always like,
and I bet you were saying not all this shit is right, right?
Oh,
not all this shit what they're saying is right.
They were flying
not all this shit is right, but
the thing is, I know where you're coming weird, from. Like the people that really kind of like put their arm over me and taught me some shit and kind of like helped guide me in different patches of my life or whatever through it. Were always flying sideways, and there wasn't none of them straight up legit. Like they were always on some bullshit, but
there was good people at heart.
Me. And they looked out for me. They showed me love.
Exactly.
So my thing is like,
I'm with
like
that, man.
If it was true, then
that,
I must be of the heathen tribe because it was heathenist people that you would say are heathens that raised me up.
Yep.
Like I said, outlaws. Like I was raised by outlaws is what I would call it. It's the biblically heathen outlaw, whatever you want to call it. But
and this isn't even. I haven't got. We haven't even talked about the Hotep people.
And that's a whole other thing with me because I fuck with the Hoteps.
Yeah, and that's crazy. And it's not like I don't fuck with the Hoteps, but I understand where Hotep's coming from. But if they could like switch that mentality and be like, I know what it is.
Well, that's the thing. I can't never ride with any like. That's one thing. That's why I don't call myself nothing. Like when people are like, "Are you a liberal, a Democrat, this or that?" I'm like, I ain't none of it.
Yeah, but
holistically,
but I understand.
I can see pros and cons and everything.
Yeah, I see.
So like my thing. That's why you would never catch me being like, "I'm Hotep."
I'm not even moderate.
But a lot of the shit that I hear from people who are Hotep. I understand it. I dig it. And a lot of it, I think, makes more sense than not. Now, of course, there's some things that I'm like, nah. I'm gonna tell you
the one thing.
I've never agreed with anything 100%.
I'm gonna tell you the one thing that I've always pushed back towards, and that's fear.
No, yeah, I don't like that shit.
Like fear is the worst thing. I rail against the European male mentality. I rail against that shit because it's like, I can see where it's coming from, and I can see how it can make sense if fear isn't involved.
No, well, that's just like me with like capitalism. Fear, I'm like, capitalism ain't bad, but for the people. But as soon as you allow your government to partake in capitalism, that's when it gets fucked. But that's when it gets out of hand.
I'm gonna tell you,
but the fact that like we can start from ground zero, and no matter what, we could obtain sky's the limit.
Yeah,
I like it that's for us.
Me too.
I would like me and you to have a yacht.
Me too. But
I don't feel like they should be able to play the same game in government, because when the government does it, then they the only ones that do it. This
is the one thing about capitalism to me.
I just think we should all be able to get as much as we can if we can actually get it.
This is the thing about capitalism. I'm gonna tell you this, because if you think about capitalism without government, then I'm killing you for everything you got. I'm gonna slay you. There's no government, so I can murder you. I can murder the fuck out of you. Right?
No, I'm not saying without government. I'm saying without government being able to reap the benefits. You can't take his money from the lobbies. Corporate interests can't sway you. Like there's got to be like hard shit. Like. But here's my thing. It has to be if they got caught doing it. You get like,
you know what?
25 years.
How about this? How about this?
But
how about this? Have we don't? Let's do it next week. Capitalism.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? Like my thing is
next week capitalism.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the theory
because we're talking about is Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah,
this week. So next week capitalism.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Hey, man, we did it. We had our show.
We got to give them at least 2-3 minutes on the Hoteps. It's in the thumbnail. We got to give them something.
This is my thing about Hoteps. I get you, Hoteps. I get you. I get where you're coming from. Africa and all this shit, man. But look, man, dude, they like we America, man. And I ain't saying, hey, America. I'm just saying, motherfucker, you don't know about Africa, so don't act like you fucking know Africa. Hoteps to me. That's just to me.
Yeah.
But I get what you're trying to do and where you're trying to come from. But what you're doing it from a Western European male perspective. It's like, they enforce it shit on us. Now we want to enforce our shit on you without you even fucking knowing what the fuck you're talking about. So just stop, man. Just look. White Western male patriarchy. One. There you go. Done. I want to do something different. I ain't saying that they can't like participate. You can come in, but I'm gonna do the shit on my own terms. And I ain't trying to make it a religion. I'm just living my life. Like, I'm not playing your fucking game. I don't give a fuck about your money. It would be cool to be on a yacht, but man, I want to be on somebody else's yacht. I don't want to be on my yacht. I don't want to fucking own a yacht.
No,
what the fuck am I gonna do owning a yacht?
No, but my thing is that like the yacht's just a metaphor for whatever.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
I can dig that too.
My thing is just I don't even want
a mansion, man. I don't even want a mansion, man.
Yeah,
I don't even.
But my thing with that, like, it don't matter what it is, like, but like, it ain't even got to be a material thing.
I want to be as big as I fucking am.
But just the ability to have something in your mind, be like, man, I want to do that.
You know what?
Or I want to obtain this. And then being in a life.
We're doing that in Richmond.
But like being in a world where you can do it.
That's what we're gonna do, man.
You know what I mean?
We're gonna fuck Richmond up.
That's my only thought. I always say the yacht.
I'm mad.
Because I feel like just yachts are just like, God, who the fuck has a yacht?
I want to be on my own yacht.
Yeah.
Now,
but to me, but to me, you say yacht's like a thing, like it's far away. But like, if I really wanted a yacht, I feel like I could obtain it if I wanted it.
Do not get me wrong. I would live on a yacht.
Oh, dude,
I would live on a fucking yacht.
I'd love to live on the
water. I would live on a yacht. I would live on a yacht, but I want to have a house. It's like this is my shit. I only want a house, man.
If I lived on a yacht, I would do stand up for seagulls in the middle of the ocean.
Then you would be fucking stupid rich, which would just be dumb.
And as far as I know,
and it would be over. Why are you doing shows for seagulls, man?
Because anyway, man, in the middle of the ocean.
Next week, man, we're talking capitalism. We're talking capitalism, man. Yeah,
capitalism.
Yeah, we're talking capitalism.
But I will say,
is Deontay coming over, man?
What time is it?
Shit, it's 8:10, man.
No, he's not. He just sent me a text said he's not gonna make it.
Can you make it? See, I ain't doing that thing. Hey, man, look, capitalism next week.
Capitalism.
Yeah, capitalism. That's yeah.
Who did I tell? All right. Capitalism next week. That's what it is. We're gonna find this video.
Ace Ill Production.